Okay, so I'm gonna leave it in there. All right, love you.
Are you a victim of domestic violence? Since 2013, From Ordinary to Extraordinary has helped over 3,000 women, and we want to continue to rebuild the community with one family at a time. Please make a donation or sign up for volunteer opportunities today at iamfote.org. No matter how you choose to get involved, know that every bit counts. From Ordinary to Extraordinary is a 501c3 nonprofit organization designed to empower women and girls that have experienced domestic violence.
Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legend, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap in.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Low waist, fat, baby, tap in.
Oh, I'ma tap in for sure.
Tap in.
Oh, they Ashley beat us to the show. Dr. Ashley and Afro Queen. They beat us. They beat us to the show. All right, y'all. Good morning. Today is March 21st. It's a Tuesday. We are more than halfway through March. My birthday month is coming to an end. Hey, what you gonna do, man? Birthday month goes by fast. All right, y'all. We got a lot to get into. We're probably not even gonna get through all this stuff, but we got a list of stuff and videos and photos and when I'm just gonna warn the fellas. We have a video that is gonna be very triggering.
Oh,
so I'm gonna tell you now.
Child support, cheating. Okay, I'm getting ready. I'm bracing myself.
It's gonna catch you. It's gonna catch you off guard. So I'm just gonna warn y'all now. I'm using a sexy mo word, and sexy mo's under the weather. Real talk. It's gonna be triggering, and I'm gonna try and handle this without raising my voice. I'm gonna try to handle this being calm, cool, and collected. But I got a funny feeling that shit's not gonna work. So, but first, let's get to it. Shawnee Scott, how was your night?
Well, the kids are back in school. Spring break is over. They had their first track practice for school.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Track meet is coming soon. So
we back at it. Oh, it's gonna be times and it's gonna be diets and training. And I'm gonna hear Shawnee yelling from listen. Y'all can't be eating this junk if y'all trying to make something happen. I'm letting you know right now. Them competitors is working 24 hours a day.
They are, and somebody got a rude awakening yesterday. And they got out there, ain't been doing what they supposed to do.
They got a rude awakening. And what happened?
Well, Tamron throws. She's throwing shot put, but
okay.
She got a rude awakening too because the other girl threw further than her, and she was doing better. And then Carly out there practicing, coming in third with her team. So I said, well, when you get to the track meet, the other kids faster than y'all. So what you think gonna happen?
I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. Shawn, did you run track or something?
In junior high, I did.
Young.
Back in junior high, you ran track.
Yeah, but in high school, it wasn't nothing I wanted to pursue.
Oh, because you could have been a trainer. Good morning, James K. Good morning, everyone. May the gods of happiness be blessed upon everyone, especially Mike. Lord, please put that happiness of joy in Mike's life because people really been trying to test this gangster. Well, you know what? I appreciate that. I don't know if I appreciate that I'm the only one receiving prayers in these dysfunctional squares that I have on this show. But
I'm the only one that needs some prayers.
But you know,
my light just went out. I pray my light come back on. What is going on?
But I appreciate you, James, because you are absolutely right. I don't know if you took that from yesterday's show, but you are absolutely right. But you would have made a great trainer, Shawnee. You actually would have made a great trainer. You're very you know how to motivate people. But yeah, I already know. So who enjoys spring break more? You as the parent or the kids as the kids? Like who
Well,
enjoys it more? Who gets that break and goes more?
I think this year it was probably well, you know what? I really haven't asked them how they enjoyed their spring break because they weren't here. So I enjoyed it because they weren't here and I had a break. I didn't have to run around.
Right.
But it used to be we both did because we would spring break, we go on trips. I take my girls on trips, and it was just we had crazy fun.
But
We
now,
just okay.
but when
Mhm.
it says the word spring break, it's really you who gets the break. Oh, shout out to Trina. She had a whole bunch of track
Thank
experience.
you.
Didn't know that. All right, because
Mhm.
because
Thank
like
you.
I love track, ran indoor and outdoor from 7th to senior year. Oh, you were serious. That
Dang, you ain't make it to the pros? Like, that's a lot of running.
the pros. You mean the Olympics?
Yeah.
Well, the pros, you don't have to go to the Olympics to be a pro.
Oh yeah, that is. There's a pro.
See,
There's a
see?
pro league.
I was thinking about the Olympics though.
Yeah, but he was thinking about the Olympics. I also coached it for a while afterwards. Why is it like? Yeah, well, anyway, that's a whole different story. Shit, I enjoyed myself for a whole week. Don Page, you had a spring break too? What the hell? What's going on?
It would
Why?
be better if I could have went on vacation. It would have been better.
She went to state.
Oh, she went to stage. She set your ass up. You went to stage. Everybody bring states. Now Jay Black gonna come back. Well, did you win in states?
I don't see no medals. You ain't posting no picture of no medals. Let me go to your IG page. Or actually Facebook. Let me see. Let me go to your Facebook page, Trina.
Did you actually place? Did you place in
Did you
states?
place? Let me see.
Did you place or did you
I'm
just
going to
show up
Trina's
and be the
Facebook
runner?
right now. Let me see if I go to her Facebook and that's her profile pic. Her with some medals with state champ. I'm like, okay, she's official.
Yeah, that one comedian. I forget what comedian's name was. I don't know if he was white or black. He said, if you go to the Olympics, you come in last. Why did you train? I think.
Well, somebody got to come in last.
What was our girl named Shakisha? No, what was the track one that stunned everybody with the nails and the hair and then she lost?
The young lady that graduated from the great David W. Carter High School, Shakira.
Yeah.
Shakira.
And now she's making.
I have to ask Carly because that was something she looked up. Yeah.
Yeah, because now she's just making Instagram videos huffing on weed. I'm like, what happened? You're not supposed to be doing that.
She got back on the pro circuit.
Yeah, that was God bless her. Because she got more skills than that than I'll ever have. But damn, they was making a big deal, and then all of a sudden it was just well, we don't want that to happen, Shawnee. Have you ever run with FloJo? What
James? I was just a kid.
FloJo, that's like
that's right.
What in God's great earth? It's like I played basketball in junior high. You ever play with LeBron? What are you talking about?
I think FloJo is from Chinese area. I think that's probably why he said it, right?
But I was a kid.
Yeah, she was like 3.
Yeah, I was a kid. I don't.
You should have been better if it was FloJo your mother. Like,
yeah, that would have been a better question. I would do. But Trina said she's in the Hall of Fame at her school.
Yeah, she shut me up. I went to her.
I'm in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, she said I was
second in state, and she's in the Hall of Fame. Now what?
Yeah. Okay, Trina.
But see, you gotta understand, Trina. You thought you shut him. Now he gonna say, "Well, did you go to a small school?"
How many people was in your school?
How many people was in your school?
Were they black? Were they black people?
Were they black?
They the real athletes. So what?
Did you go to the white charter school? What are you talking about? What are you mean? Go ahead, Trina. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. You excelled at what you were doing. Red Boy, what's really good? Jay Black, how was your night?
Night was cool. Hold on. I usually like to Chalet about Ashley Newman on the check-in. Afro Queen, what up? Trina already got her. Kathy, Day One Black. Red Boy, I see you. Tashambi checked in. Diane, James, got Afro Queen. Who else? Did I miss anybody? Don Page, what up? The night was cool. I didn't do nothing yesterday. You know what I did yesterday? I finished all my shows that I was behind. That's what I did. Like I like to watch shows every week. So from growing up, Mike talk trash about it, but the growing up hip hops, the love, the BMFs, I was
BMF. Wait. BMF. Even though
it was 2 episodes back.
Bad stereotype,
that Lamar is crazy. Cray.
Oh, I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you're gonna need that for the show later on. Lamar's crazy.
I feel like Cray is going to be a new one of the words we can't say. We can't say jip no more. We can't say spare. I think Cray. I don't know. I don't want to offend nobody.
Listen, I still say no homo. What you want me to do? It's in my vernacular. It's my culture. What are you talking about? And I don't even say it meaning gay. Sometimes I'm just saying, hey, Kathy Black and Miles says I love track and field. I go to the Texas Relays every year. It's coming up March 31st. Shut up. In Austin, Texas. High school girls and boys, D1 and D2 colleges and universities from all over the world. I used to go.
It's a real big deal.
In Philly, I used to go to the Penn Relays, but I never actually watched anybody run. I just hung outside. The entire time.
James taking stabs at Trina.
Trina was homeschool. Y'all better leave Trina alone. Y'all better leave Trina alone.
Shawn Robinson, what up?
Shawn Robinson.
Okay,
so
Trina,
you know what sound effects I need? I'm gonna start needing gunshots. I need gunshots. Yeah, I need gunshots. I need some time. It might be a cannon. DJ Super. You know what, Super? I might have you a gig. But I'm saying Mike because I put it out there to the promoter. So I might have something for you. BMF shows how Detroit really was back in the day. Oh, that's right. James from Detroit or something. Do anyone watch Your Honor? Listen. Oh, Ashley,
what is that? Where's that on?
It's on Showtime.
So
you know, on Showtime.
Is it black people?
No. But it is.
I was just wondering.
I'm so far behind on that. I'm just starting, and I'm so far behind. It's gonna take a minute because these streaming services take hours of your life. Speaking of shows, have you guys watched Swarm? Shawnee watched Swarm, and she couldn't finish it. She said, "Nah, I'm good."
I watched 3 episodes. I didn't like it.
She said, "I can't do the Beyonce true story. I can't do the Beyonce story." But
I couldn't get with it. How do you like it, Dawn? That
started.
girl is on my nerves.
Yeah. So my night was fine. I can't get into the situation. But God is good. So if somebody said, well, who was that? James said he tried to send me a prayer, but God is good. Yes. Yesterday, something shocking happened. My oldest came to me for some real advice.
Like real advice. Like real life advice.
Yeah, some real shit. And I got to talk my shit that I've been dying to say, but I've been keeping it to myself because, sometimes you got to allow people to experience certain things, and you don't want to. If you put your 2 cents in, it's just gonna force them away from you. So I just waited.
Did she want your real advice, or did she just want you to co-sign something she was doing?
Oh no. She wanted. She got the whole kit and caboodle. She was like, she didn't even know about motherfucking blues. What's this real life about?
Our girl on the check-in. Rock with us, even in the hospital, trying to recover, learn how to walk and eat and all that good stuff. She's still checking in with us.
For all y'all who we love all our viewers. Wherever you are, we love all y'all. But don't be telling us, well, I can't watch y'all because I'm at work. Nikki White Chocolate is rehabilitating her life. You hear me?
She watching from everywhere. She watching
from hospital beds, therapy,
everywhere.
She doing it all. Wheelchair. She doing everything.
Watch yesterday's show, Nikki. At the end, we talked a lot about you. You missed it.
Oh yeah. Make sure you go to Media Room if you can. Have somebody put you on Media Room 360 TV. Everybody, if you ever missed a show and you are at work, go to Media Room 360 TV. That is Media Room 360 TV. So she came for advice. We had a long, amazing talk. Caught me out of nowhere, caught me off guard, but it was great. It actually inspired me. It actually really did inspire me. So I was like, cool. God works in mysterious ways, doesn't he? Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Won't he do it? It's a nice feeling when your older child comforts them. Yes, it is, Trina. Yes, it is.
I get tired of it sometimes.
Always
Sometimes like you
do
gotta
that.
figure it out.
I know my kids always do that, and I did have a talk with my baby girl because some girl she's gonna have a fight at school today. I think.
I like that type stuff because you want them to protect themselves. So a scheduled fight, like we know, she knows she's playing. Today is the day. When I see this chick, it's going down on site.
Well, no, it's not when I see her. It's if she say one more thing to me.
She got
mommy,
one more time.
One more thing, mommy, and I'm sitting there listening to her like she sounds just like me. So I can't even say nothing right now. But she fed up. When I told her one person, it's one person, it's a little boy that's in it. And I'm like, that's the problem. That is the person that's causing all the problem between y'all at school, this little boy, because he acting like a little girl. He ain't got no business in y'all business like
like Todd and Candy, huh?
Now, I'm telling you, these little boys, you know what I call it, y'all? I call it the hair salon syndrome. These little boys and raised around a bunch of girls.
And that's what he doing. He going to this one saying, "Oh, she said this. Oh, she said that. Oh, I said, just stop talking to him. He's trouble."
That's why
and the counselor told her because she went to the counselor. I'm proud of her. She took everybody to the counselor.
Good.
Everybody that was involved, and that's crazy because I do that. Because if you say something about me, I'm like, okay, we're gonna get everybody and we're gonna find out the truth. But the little girl wouldn't say what she wanted to say in front of the counselor.
Right.
So Tam is like, she keep texting me. She say something to me at school tomorrow. I said, well, don't hit her if she don't hit you. And if she hit you, you got the right to knock her out, but don't start nothing.
See, you gotta use white people technique mixed with gangster technique. Like the text messages that she sent, were they text messages?
Yeah, well, I think it's third party text messages. Somebody. Girl texted last night and said, "I heard you don't like me," and Tamara said, "And I don't like you."
Oh,
that phase. Her sister said you don't like me. And your response is going to dictate the energy of how the rest of this is going to go. How do you respond at that point?
Shout out to DJ. Well, that's dope. I mean that's not dope. I was talking about DJ Super, but that's not.
That is.
But whatchamacallit? Sometimes you wonder because you always want to you want to tell your kids to do certain things, but when you tell them to do certain things, then when they go off to school by themselves, you be worrying, was that the right advice that I gave? Like sometimes you just got to go to the counselor and see if you can show that third party text or whatever like that. But then she said, I don't like you, so that don't make her look good. Maybe she
words don't make you fight though. The counselor going to say just because somebody said they don't like you.
No, but if they already met with the counselor and the counselor thought it was squashed and somebody keeps instigating it, then
why the girl texting her asking her if she like her?
And that's when you tell the counselor, listen, I'm gonna be forced to punch somebody in the face today. Those one more time. Right? Used to go hard. They and like, see, I told you. Yeah, somebody said I told you, even though sometimes the fight be kind of even and they both be yelling, I told you, bitches, it was a tie. Nobody win this.
Come on, Erica.
It was a draw. We went to the scorecards on this. Everybody got their own opinion. Don't ask. You ain't ready for don't ask if you ain't ready for the possible truth. Yeah, people don't like that when you say I heard I don't like you. Like I don't. And I'm sure she said something else in her head. She's like, I don't.
Well, she might have. And the girl was like, well, why? And so she told her why. She ran down the list.
He go Don trying to be the
no, but Don is right. That high school.
Don said, just be careful, especially after the shootings at the high school yesterday. Oh, it was a shooting just yesterday.
Yeah, here 2 kids got shot. Somebody took a gun to Arlington. South? One of them schools in Arlington.
It's right around. I used to be around that high school all the time because there's CVS there, and I'd always be driving when the kids was coming out for some reason. But I guess, I got to the bar.
Good morning.
I got to the bar by.
And 11. It actually happened right when we got off the air. When we got off the air, that's when the alert came through that they were shooting at the school.
But it's usually the person that's being bullied is the one that do the shooting, right? Not the bully, because it's usually you got one more time person that's ready to they ready to go. That's usually how it works, right?
I would hate for her to get into a fight because my baby girl got some pent up anger and she's upset about a couple things. So I just hope the little girl don't say nothing to her.
Well, at least I mean, I don't like the fact that she has pent up anger, but I like the fact that gives her the advantage in a fight. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like that. The baby ain't the one that you want to pick on, really, because I think when she snap, it's just
Yeah, this ain't got nothing to do with you. I'm beating your ass for something that happened 3 years ago, bitch. You don't even know.
Because even at the house, when she go off, when she get to a point to where she done had enough, it is hard to bring her back down. But I understand what she's frustrated about.
Damn, Don Page, you down the street from Lamar High School. That means I was living right around you. But I wasn't down the street from Lamar High School. I lived further down. But all right.
Down, baby. What you say, Jay?
No, I was singing the song.
I know about down, baby.
Yeah. I was about to set it off at the elevator in Shawnee's residence.
The maintenance man.
So Mike was here. No, Mike was here. We got this new concierge. You know, we had the little concierge, and this dude seemed weird. I don't know him. I don't even really talk to him. I talk to everybody else. And Mike was, where were you trying to go?
So I'm at the elevator, right? So that's the first floor, but I'm going down to the basement. And the person next to me, the person who's by the button controls everything, right? So they say, are you going down? Because I'm going. I said, yeah, I'm going. I said, I'm going down. The dude behind me starts singing, I'm going down, baby. And I think he thought I was gonna laugh. And I just looked at him like, what?
You said no homo. You said no homo.
In my mind, because I was like, I think this dude.
Jeanette, what up?
Hey, Jeanette.
I said,
down. Every time I see him, I think about this now.
And from that day on, anytime I was there, from my reaction, he don't say nothing no more. Because they always say hi to you. He don't say nothing, and I don't say nothing. I'm like, dog, we not Don't get me confused with some of these. Don't get me confused with some of these
other residents. Yeah, some of the
buttercups in this building. I think I might relocate to Dallas. I like the market a lot. It's a lot of money to get out there. Yeah,
we bet you do like the market.
I bet you do like Dallas. Ain't got nothing to do with money.
Mike, did you say pause?
I said more than pause is when you joking. I ain't wasn't no pause. I was like this. Then I don't know if I was sober.
You would have to see the dude, Jay. You would have to see him because when you started working down there, I was like, I always thought different. But okay,
okay, they teach his own. Live your life, all right.
I was like,
because everybody else is cool down there. We speak to everybody we speak, but he was kind of something was kind of off.
And that's when I learned my lesson. I can't join that community of everybody speaking. No, I said everybody. I guess
he wanted to speak to you though.
Yeah, I said I can't get into this.
He said you going down, baby.
I was like, you gotta be kidding me.
To go down, baby.
From that point on, I just every time I went downstairs, no matter how hot it was, I had my hoodie up. I was like, let's get it. Why this dude going to 7-Eleven with a baseball bat? What is going on?
Good morning, Nia, and good morning, Brian, on the check-in.
You know what? We didn't do this story, and we should have done it a while ago. So I don't want to waste it. I don't want to waste it. So this is not a main story, but it was something that a lot of people. The Oscars happened weeks ago, and because of the Oscars, it was brilliant that Chris Rock dropped the Netflix thing like the same time of the Oscars and everything like that. So the Oscars were a long time ago, but Eddie Murphy did something at the Oscars that was pretty gangster. And a lot of people, I remember this situation being vaguely talked about after it happened because there was really no TMZ back then. And there was definitely no social media back then. Like all there was like People magazine when this happened. Like you had to get the magazine to get the gossip, or if Wendy Williams said something about it, but Wendy Williams was just in the New York market. And that's back in the day when you were in a city, nobody would know about that other person in the city. You go to another city, it'd be another big time radio personality. Mm-hmm. So I'm just going to set it up for you. Eddie Murphy is Don't do that, Mike. What if I had an interview at K104? I'm gonna use your. Don't use my reference, son. I'm gonna tell you right now.
You ain't gonna get the job.
Don't whatever you do. You
Don't
be
say
better off
his
saying
name.
you know Lady J. Don't say you know me. Don't say you know me. So Eddie Murphy is at the Oscars. Now you got to think about this. This is the 90s, early 90s, maybe late 80s, something like that. So if you think Hollywood is white now, just imagine when Eddie Murphy was popping, they just picked one black comedian and you'd be the one. Somebody said this a long time ago. I'm not breaking no news. They'd be one person, they'd be one Hispanic, they'd be like an Andy Garcia. He's an actor a great actor who they'd put in there, and then then Eddie Murphy was the one. Eddie Murphy was everything. He took up the whole, we're bringing black people in. Let's just put Eddie Murphy. That was it. So Eddie Murphy's the presenter. So Eddie Murphy has something to say at the Oscars before he presents the award, the last award of the night.
Came to me and he said he wanted me to present the award for Best Picture. My management came and they told me that the Academy had picked me, and my first reaction was to say no. If white managers I talked, why? And I said, I'm not going because they haven't recognized black people in the motion picture. And he said, what are you talking about? Black people won Oscars. I said, well, black actors and actresses that won Oscars throughout 60 years was like, I think Hattie McDaniels won the first one, then Sidney Poitier won one, and Lou Gossett won one. And I'll probably never win an Oscar for saying this, but hey, what the hey, I gotta say it. Actually, I might not be in any trouble because the way it's been going is about every 20 years we get one, so we ain't due for about 2004, so by that time this is all blown over. I said I wasn't going, and my man said, you just have to go, you can't snub the Academy. So I came down here to give the award. I said, but I just feel that we have to be recognized as a people. I just want you to know, I'm going to give this award, but black people will not ride the caboose of society, and we will not bring up the rear anymore, and I want you to recognize us. He said, well, fine, it's done. I said, now, when do I have to be there? He said, well, you don't have to get there till about 9 or 10 because it's the last award of the evening. So I'm here now. And in keeping with a great old Hollywood tradition, the Best Picture nominees for Best Pictures are.
So that's Eddie Murphy. And now, mind you, I'm trying to ask, has anything really changed since then? It's the same complaint. In 2023, it's the same effing complaint. And I'll be curious to see what year it was that Halle Berry won her award. Because it was in it wound up being the 2000s. Obviously, no, it wasn't the 2000s. It was. I don't know what year was that. I don't even know what year that was. But my question: has anything changed?
2002 for Monsters Ball.
So 2002, she won. So he wasn't that far off.
He was 2 years off. Yeah. 18 years later.
Unless there was somebody in between. Did Oprah win Did Oprah win an Oscar for Color Purple?
I don't think so.
I wonder if Oprah won an Oscar for Color Purple. I'm not sure if she won an Oscar for Color Purple. But back to my question: has it changed? Because one of the beefs that Chris Rock had with Jada is when Jada said that Will wasn't nominated for an Oscar for Concussion and he shouldn't host the Oscars and all that other stuff. And I was just curious because I think they're more. I gotta say, they're more.
There's a lot of lists here, and then they got intentional over the last couple of years. Then we had the black. Yes, last year. Remember, there was the black boy that with Questlove when he won his. I forgot. Black production team and all that. So
and then Will won his Oscar. Then Will won his. He got his Oscar. I mean,
so Oprah won an honorary Oscar. They gave her an honorary Oscar, like you give somebody an honorary. She got nominated.
I knew she had to get something for that. But
Viola Davis got one in 2016. Monique got hers. Remember Monique?
Oh my God, Monique got hers. That's right. No disrespect.
Yeah, Color Purple lost all 11 of its Oscar nominations.
He lost all 11 of the nominations. Well, damn.
That was 1985. Oh, okay.
Regina King, 2018, got one for the Bill Streets or whatever.
Oh, Bill Street.
If Bill Street, whatever, could talk.
What movie was that?
If Bill Street could talk.
No, I'm trying to think of what I don't think I saw that movie.
1996, Jerry Maguire, Cuba Gooding Jr.
Oh, Cuba, that's right. Cuba Gooding Jr. one. What? I
I
just
mean,
want
the
to.
list ain't long like compared to other lists, but hey, we got some black folk on here.
Yeah, it's a dab. It's a
Octavia
dab.
Spencer, yep.
Yeah, it's a little dab for the
That's
help. Yeah.
2011 for the help.
Denzel won for Training Day, which is after all the great movies he did, he had to play a crooked cop. But hey,
He gave Chadwick one in 2020. I guess that was that after he passed? Was that the honorary one? No.
I have no.
When people pass,
idea.
that's when they want to give you acknowledgement.
But and quickly, speaking of movies, Michael Jordan's got a movie coming out.
Is he in it?
No. It's called Air, and it's about him getting signed to Nike and getting signed to Air Jordan. And he made a stipulation. It's Ben Affleck, and I can't think of Ben Affleck's homeboy's name, and he's a big deal. Ben Affleck and his boy.
Matt Damon, like the two
Matt
boys.
Damon, yes, Matt.
Oh,
Damon.
Matt Damon. Wow.
I couldn't think of this guy's name since last night. Matt Damon. So they got a movie about Nike signing Michael Jordan. And for those who didn't watch The Last Dance, Michael Jordan didn't want to sign to Nike. Nobody was into Nike. Nike was a brand new basically sneaker brand. Everybody was signing to Converse. All the big stars were signing to Converse. Magic Johnson signed to Converse. Larry Bird signed to Converse. And they came to Magic Johnson before Michael Jordan. They came to him, and Nike didn't have the money that everybody else had. This is all there. I'm not spoiling the story. Just go watch the movie. And they went to him and said, we don't have as much money as the other sneaker brands to give you, but we can give you stock in Nike. And Magic Johnson said, I didn't even know what stock was. I didn't know. And Magic Johnson had this look on his face. He said, if I would have taken the deal right now, I'd have made, I think, like $10 billion off the stock. That's how much the stock is. No, it's even more than that. The stock is worth like $40 billion.
Because if they would have took, maybe it wouldn't have popped like Jordan popped. Like Magic Johnson sneakers might not have been it.
But they still, Magic was huge. Like Magic in the 80s. Like people, like if you don't, some of y'all don't remember because y'all too young. Magic was everything. Like Magic was killing the game. Like he saved the league. Him and Larry Bird saved the league. But he just thought, what if I would have signed, and then after me they signed Michael Jordan, and that happens. But Mike didn't even want to sign with Nike. So I'm gonna go see that movie.
April the 5th look like come out April the 5th.
I want to go.
Look, that's our spring break here in PA, Shawnee.
April the 5th is the spring break.
That's when spring break start here. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think my girls did tell me something about. Yeah, I think they did tell me something about that. Okay, so I just wanted to. That's a lot. That's a whole lot of money. And with money being said, in Dallas, somewhere in Dallas, there are people trying to save people money, trying to do something good for the community. They're trying to save people money. We know gas prices. Everything is outrageous, and gas prices are outrageous. Now, I don't like to promote crime in any way.
What? Go ahead. Okay.
But this crime right here was for the people. It was for the people. It was trying to help the people. The people who are struggling, going to work and understanding that some of them are like making ends meet just to put gas in their tank. I was with Shawn, and Shawn was like, I thought I was doing something when I helped her put some gas. I gave her, I was like, where I'm gonna put like $25. He said, what is $25 gonna get us? Where is $25 gonna get us to go? By the time we get home, we're gonna have to come back. They're drilling holes in the pipe. And then Shawnee sent me this photo of a backyard gas station in Oak Cliff. This is ingenious, people. These people actually put together their own gas station. And you were able to, and I know Jay would have been there. I know Jay would have been filling up
your car. I ain't putting that water in my tank. I wouldn't trust that. Like, what in the world? Like, I'm all about a deal, but I would be more damaged than good. Where they get that gas from? They black folk. Come on, now. That ain't our industry.
Well, obviously.
Okay, first of all, it's not only black people that live in Oak Cliff. That's number one.
Oh boy. I got it kicked up. Let's go. That's
number one.
I got it kicked.
Oak Cliff is a mixed area.
Okay.
And this looks like it's on somebody's land in Oak Cliff. So I'm pretty sure if they got land like that in Oak Cliff, they can get some gas. They probably are the gas company.
They learned how to get gas from Fast Five. I don't remember when Fast Five got gas. I'm just telling you, if you're gonna do a crime, do something that's gonna help the community. Like that, you trying your best to help the community.
You're not that's illegal to give away free gas.
Hell
no, it ain't free. They got to you got to pull up. That's the gas station.
It's a gas station.
You got to pay for it.
Oh, because of the taxes or something like that. So because you can get paid.
No, they just giving you the hookup. Like instead of paying $3, I think gas unleaded is like $3.33 here. So they probably was getting it over there for $2 something or $1.89, something like that.
But how is it illegal is what I'm saying. I'm confused.
No, you can't sell gas. You have to be regulated. In order to open a gas station, you got to have all types of regulations.
You got to be like business owner, license to do this. And
you can't steal money from the oil companies. What are you, crazy right now? You stealing money from the oil companies.
You're right, Shawnee. Oak Cliff is only 99% black. It's more. It's other people.
It's not 99% black. That's DeSoto. That's more like DeSoto. Oak Cliff is a lot of Mexican.
I don't know the percentage.
It's white folks in Oak Cliff. It's white folks in Oak Cliff in the neighborhoods that I didn't expect to see them in. And I know because when I was driving Lyft and Uber, I'd have to drop them off at home. I was like, "This you live on?" When I see the street pop up, I'm like, "We going to in Oak Cliff?" They'd be like, "Yeah."
Once again, I do not promote crime, but this is ingenious. That you had to do a lot of work to find out where you. I don't even know where is your plug? Who is the plug that knows where to steal actual gasoline? Like where?
That sucks. I wish I could have found out about that.
They stole it from gas stations and stored it in their own private. Well, they went. How about that, y'all over there shoplifting? These bastards are saying we're gonna steal the gas. We're gonna literally steal your. But where did they get the supply? Did they take it from the tanks?
Yeah, Shawnee, she calmed down. She calmed down, Mark.
Oh, Shawnee good right now. She good right now. When we get the music ready for when somebody's really on 103,000. Like we do applause
with the stuff Jay Black sent over.
Yeah, but I tell you what, we're gonna need that music when I play this woman who comes at every man and every man's. You know what?
that did look like the area over there by the Cliff Club.
I'm trying to think, should we set this off?
But shout out to the black gas station owner and out there, y'all got somebody 7-Eleven. There's a young lady that got a couple gas stations out there in Dallas that's doing her thing. That's big because we're not in that industry, but we should be.
Leslie.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to her, but her prices ain't what the backyard prices were. Her prices were the backyard price. The only difference is you can get a Slurpee at her spot. You couldn't get a Slurpee at the backyard gas station. Now, a bag of weed, perhaps. Yeah, perhaps.
That's what's wrong with blacks and Puerto Ricans right there. That's what's wrong. It always turns into something else. It turns into BMF, trying to clean the money up and do a little side stuff and working out. Come on, no.
Give me 25 on pump 4 and 7.9 millimeters. Let's go. Let's get it popping. Let's BMF. All right, so we're gonna need the music. Where's my music at? Hold on, let me just make sure that this music is ready. This lady. And this is what I have a problem with when people trigger me like this. And I saw this video, and I don't even know how Jay Black said it. Jay Black
said it.
He said it. So this is
a couple of things that was not, but okay.
That was not. Okay,
all right,
let's go.
How about these?
Shawty ready to debate, and I ain't even know.
Let's do this, Shawty. So Jay Black made a comment. He put a picture of Ashanti up. And I was like, I thought he was putting it up, I thought he was going to send it personally to me. I didn't know he was including Shawnee on it. I thought he was sending it. Yeah, he said it to the whole group. I thought this one was gonna come directly to
It
me.
went viral. It's a guy that tried to said the Shanti is not flexing. When you're 42 with no kids and single, that's not a flex. So this dude, I guess some rapper, whoever he is, tried to clown Ashanti, and that went viral. And people have been a lot of comments about being 42 and single. But go ahead.
What is now? This is what I don't get.
With
Why
no kids.
I don't understand. Why is it necessary for somebody to have kids? Like
why? Why is it necessary to have kids, and
like,
why is it necessary to be married?
Like I don't understand the flex. Like,
all I said was as much. I mean, not Ashanti, because I think she looks amazing. But if you really think about it, unless they can't have it for medical reasons, it's very odd to have a 40-year-old with no kids and single. I think it may be something wrong with that person. It may.
What if they just don't want kids?
That's why I just said no, not just
want kids. Something wrong with them.
What I'm saying is, it's strange. Out of 10 people,
that's strange word.
If out of 10 females, that's 40. How many? Like, they're single with no kids.
If that's what they want to do, what's the problem? I'm trying to understand.
Is something could something be wrong with that person? Could that person be?
Could it be that they are in tune with themselves and they know this is not what they want for their life?
It could be that the flex is that she ain't letting dusty ass men baby mama. Okay, all right. And we got a Q comment brought to you by Woke Up Inspired. I will also say this: if she's the main breadwinner for her entire family, there's a chance she probably
don't James. I'm sorry.
Was over 40 and still a virgin. No, stop it.
That's
a whole nother reason. Stop. Come on, James. Send me a prayer, James. What are we doing? Some is obvious.
Some reasons are obvious.
But I mean, why can't a woman make that decision that this is not what I want for my life? This is how I want my life.
And that's one reason it could be. You just don't want to have kids. And listen, people who don't have kids, I love my kids. I love it. But life, I could see why you wouldn't want to have kids.
I'm trying to see the outfit. I couldn't see the outfit. I'm trying to zoom in just to see the outfit.
Richard said, if I ever run across Shanti getting pregnant, Shanti ain't getting pregnant like that.
No bacon for him today.
No.
We can't examine a photo.
What you need to look at the outfit for? What do you need to look at that for?
But this, well, you know,
what that got to do with you?
Actually, Lady Q, the one that showed me this story and said, "Look at Ashanti's body." She was like, "This chick." That's like his motivation goal.
But now you being borderline disrespectful.
How? Because
you sitting up here zooming in. Your wife is sitting right here watching.
I see
you that in your privacy.
I see what you're trying to do.
Out here. You being disrespectful.
Just because you never can win a debate, you want to try to. I see what you're doing. Okay. Okay. I see.
Yeah, can we get to the point, dudes who are so concerned about what's going on in someone else's life must really be the living strange. Life is in shambles. Okay, all right.
Yeah, he probably tried to holler at Ashanti and she ain't want to talk to him, or some woman just don't want to talk to him. What's wrong with a man that's 40 years old and ain't never been married and don't have kids? What's wrong with him? Something wrong with him?
He's shooting blanks. He's shooting blanks. No.
40 with no kids in his body.
But my point is Janet Jackson didn't have kids till she was way older. Number one, Ashanti might want to be married before she has kids. Everybody forget that? Did everybody forget that there was a time when people waited to get married before they had kids and they didn't want to run around trying to be a single mom? Did people forget that part?
Right.
Maybe she really is like, I'm not trying to be here taking care of a kid and trying to be a mom and a dad and somebody trying to use me up and all that other stuff. Number two, if she's the main breadwinner in her family where she's holding everybody down, maybe she just ain't got time to sit down for 9 months, knowing her touring schedule, and she does tour amazingly. Like maybe she's like, I don't have time to sit there and get pregnant. That's the problem with America now. Everybody just getting pregnant, like, I'll just get pregnant. Well, what about What about who's going to be the parents? Well, we'll just be in different cities or different houses. Okay, it can work, but it's not the ideal situation. So I don't understand. We stared at her pics.
Yeah, we did. We
Lady
stared
Q.
together. We was like, "Dad, you know, that was a great. You know, she works on her
Yeah,
body."
we
But
don't
I'm
need
talking
to
about the
zoom
fact that
in.
she's
We
single.
don't need to zoom
Is
in.
she the problem though? Like, could Ashanti be the problem?
Well, was Janet Jackson then the problem when it took her that long to get pregnant?
Well,
What
she
do
was
you
in
mean?
relationships
It's
though.
not too long, that long. People make decisions of what they want to do with
Yeah.
their body. What are y'all talking about?
Wrong,
It took her that long.
And I actually, and I'm not gonna put no names out there. I actually work with somebody who has an amazing job and everything like that, and is older than that, and they don't have kids. And guess what? When you don't have kids, and you're in your 40s, that means you've been able to do whatever you wanted. That means you ain't never had to go get a babysitter, never had to worry about childcare, never had to worry about school clothes, never had to worry about taking people to track practice, never had to worry about taking them to fashion shows, never had to worry. Listen, man, I see the upside, and I love my kids. I wouldn't take back my kids for anything, but I see the upside.
And not having kids.
And let me tell you something. And once again, I want to preface before I say this. I love my kids, but if I did not have kids, I would be rich right now. I'm just letting you know. Financially,
a lot of things wouldn't be happening if I didn't have kids. A lot of things would be different. But
if I didn't have kids, I probably wouldn't be on this show. Like, I wouldn't even be here.
Whatever, Stuart.
Stuart is saying,
making sure that we can see everything in the proper context.
Exactly, because sometimes y'all gotta be able to understand.
Jay
break
Black.
things down.
Jay
just wanted to see.
Black.
Shawnee, can I ask you, Shawnee, hypothetically speaking, just in case, in the future, am I allowed to bring a picture in and be like, don't she look good? Am I allowed to do that? Like, if you laying watching TV?
Well, they got oil on her.
Answer the question, Jay Black. Am I allowed to do that, Shawnee? Am I allowed to bring a pic in and be like,
let me find out, Shawnee jealous.
Am I allowed to bring a pic in and say,
hey, no, I can answer that quick. No.
Okay,
I'm just asking.
Okay. Well, if you wouldn't want that, why would you think I would allow that?
Well, I was just asking because I know Lady Q can bring a pic in Idris Elba and be like, yo, Idris Elba.
But she will show an Ashanti type of person.
But
don't skip over what I said. She can't bring a picture of Idris Elba like, yo.
No, she couldn't do
body goals.
No, she couldn't. But Shawnee, would you do that for body goals? Show Mike a picture of Ashanti type or Drea Michelle, whoever. Like, would you?
Why is it gonna give me body goals? Like,
no, like she just showing you her. She may have body goals from somebody. Like Shawnee, would you show him a picture of a Ashanti type person?
Not for no body goals.
Or you would say, "Oh, she looks really nice. Look how thick she is." Or would you?
No, I wouldn't say none of that.
Okay, everybody pause. We are 2 minutes after the hour. It is 8:02 on the East Coast. It is 7:02 Central Standard Time, and it's way earlier on the West Coast. We just don't know what. Another negative stereotype. Yes, Leslie, I don't get it. I don't understand.
I think it's something maybe wrong, honestly. Like, I mean, she's been in relationships, different people. It's just not common. It's not as common nowadays, in my opinion, to have a 40-plus-year-old woman that's single with no kids.
It's not common because people I would do a double take. 15, like everybody getting pregnant.
I would do a double take.
She decided not to settle for what she didn't want. Apparently, the people that she was dating, those are not the people that she wanted to have as life partners and to build a relationship with.
If you had to deal,
you got to settle just because Jay Black say it's something wrong.
No, if you had to deal, I just said your radar should be up. You need to figure out.
Hold on. If you had to deal with Irv Gotti for as long as she dealt with Irv Gotti, you think she want any guy getting her pregnant after being around that dude for that long? He might be
don't get me wrong. I think Ashanti looks amazing. Like, I don't have a problem saying that. But when you say, "Am I gonna bring a picture talking about this?" My body goes, I don't want to look like her. I like my body. So.
Lady Q has a
lady.
I like your body too. Hold on, let me play the music, girl. Hold on. You know what, boo? I like your body too. You know what, girl? In real life. Let me turn my microphone up so y'all can hear in real life, girl. Let me tell you what I think about Ashanti. I don't give a fuck about it. Let me tell you the body goals. You want body goals? Take your clothes off. I'm playing. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Lady
Q comment.
Lady Q with a Q comment. Society shames single mamas or women with multiple baby dads, yet when they don't have something, is wrong with them.
Yes,
No,
right. You can't win for being a woman.
Let me hit the Philly famous Lady Q. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's fine. So that's why you like spring break for outfits like that.
Well, I don't think there's really
a problem.
I don't think there's a problem. First of all, we don't know if there's a medical thing, but even if it's not a
that's
medical
why I said excluding a medical reason why someone 40 and plus without kids, excluding medical, have your radar out, fellas.
Yeah, it's hard for someone who is family oriented and has parental instincts to understand that. But some people are loners. I definitely am not. Part of my identity is my husband and kids, but those types don't have that vision. Exactly. To each their own. And once again, I love my kids, but I understand people who don't have kids. You get to do what you want when you want it all the time. There are no restrictions on your life. You want to take a vacation, you can afford it. You ain't got to worry about nothing. You buy one plane ticket, and it could be first class because it's just one plane ticket, and you go. Bam! I'm in Cancun. I'm in Dubai.
But could they be the problem, though, Mike? Is there a great chance that female could be the problem?
I don't think
their expectations are unrealistic and too high.
No,
they're running through different men because they don't know how to settle down. Let's just be.
But that's called, you said, are their expectations too high? I don't think you can ever put your expectations too high on yourself. I think whatever your checklist is,
it can be unrealistic.
It doesn't have to be unrealistic. If you agree to that checklist and you are cool with being by yourself, then your checklist is not unrealistic. Jay Black, post the men with no kids.
Yeah, zoom in on that picture.
A 40-year-old man with no kids and single.
He's gay. I was just saying what everybody was thinking. When you see a 40-year-old man with no kids, and I'm thinking what every white woman, black woman, Hispanic woman, black man, Hispanic man is thinking. He ain't got no kids. You like, there's something you're not telling us, homie. There's something you're not telling us.
I think Shamar Moore didn't have kids. I think he got somebody pregnant now. He's like 50 something.
Yeah, and some men.
Yeah, what, Jay?
Well, I think you just proved my point.
Case closed.
Your Honor, I rest my case. There will be no more closed. No, we playing, Shamar. We're playing. We're definitely playing.
Thank you, Red Boy.
Just because folks refuse to conform to society's norms, don't make them a problem. Live your life. I'm telling you,
Red Boy must have got no kids and single. No, we're not taking shots at you, Red Boy.
Oh no, we're not taking shots. We just took a direct shot at you. We just shot the gun directly at you, Red. Jay Black just shot directly at you. They said, I ain't shoot you. That was
part of the problem, Red Boy, if that's you. What are you not treating women right? It's something you're not doing. Like, generally, that's my thought process.
Honestly, listen, it is a societal norm. It is a societal norm when they tell you in order for your life to be complete, you have to have kids. It's a double standard. It is a double standard.
It is. That's why I had kids when I had kids. I was in my 30s. In my mid-30s before I had, because I wasn't planning on having no kids because I wasn't ready for kids.
Shawn Rogers. He said it better than I was trying to say it. That's the trade-off for success. That's the hard thing for women who have to strive in any business to be successful. Sometimes the sacrifice is I don't have time to do this. And I don't have time. And if I'm successful and powerful, I ain't got time to get a dude just to get me pregnant. Because that always turns into some other mess. That turns into something else. Because if you're successful, they're trying to get you. What's going on, RG? All right, so that's been fun.
Ashanti, I can't have no kids.
Me, so I don't listen, man. I'll say it for the 1500th time. Kids are a blessing, but I 1000% get life if you don't want to have kids. Mike done brought out the Billy D. Williams Echo 45. Yeah, homie. Sometimes,
but is that a flex though? Is that a flex to be 42? That's a flex.
That is a flex. She is
single, not no kids, nothing.
How
You
is
just
it a flex? How is it just? Why can't it be? That's just what she chose for her life. Why is it a flex?
I guess she's studying, letting y'all chicks know. Look, this on do everybody. Look, I'm looking like
She's
this.
Not studying, she just living her life.
Yeah, she ain't say it was a flex.
Not throwing nothing in nobody's face. She's just living her life. What's wrong with that?
It's a good thing. Cause like I ain't got no problem with it. No problem whatsoever. Is it weird? I don't think it's weird. It's just the words. Lady Q, Q comment brought to you. I woke up inspired. My sister will be 50 this year. She doesn't have any and never wanted any. She's the rich auntie. What did I just say? Why won't somebody listen to me?
What's wrong?
Why won't nobody listen to my comments? You wanna live a financially easier life? Once again, I love my kids. You want to live a financially easier life? Don't have no kids. Don't have no kids.
Yeah,
Dog, you will get rich just off of Christmas alone. You'll get rich just off of Christmas.
How did he send put Shawn's messages up? Put his
no, he wanted this one to say like this one. Tashami, I can't have no kids. And then his response, so what?
What?
Sean, but he done got caught up in the show. He started trying to put my comments in order.
Wow, they should have been together.
That
was a good joke.
They're not going to get the gist of the whole situation and the material that I was writing. But Megan Good didn't want kids. See what happened to that marriage? Yeah, because the pastor. Okay, let's talk about this Megan Good and when she was married to the pastor. This was the reverse. That pastor thought he was going to talk her into having kids. He thought he was going to talk that woman into having kids. And she was like, no. She's like, Megan was like, I'm still an actress. I'm not just trying to be your first lady of the church or the first lady of whatever. I still got a career. And I get why he was pissed. But I want to know, did she tell him from the door she didn't want kids? And then he was like, all right, it's okay. You don't want no kids.
She spring it on him after the fact, yeah.
But
a lot of relationships fell because I'm thinking of John Cena on the wrestler and then that Brie Bella or whatever, one of them Bella ones. He didn't want it from the door and she tried to convince him and stayed in a relationship year after year. You can't convince somebody that don't want kids. So I guess you're the one that's wrong trying to change their perspective.
Well, that's what I tell you.
Okay. So the student that got shot outside of Lamar High School in Arlington has died from their injuries. So a juvenile is in suspect and juvenile suspect that has now been charged with capital murder. So one person has died. From that shooting.
About these kids.
Damn, that's horrible. Damn. I pray God.
Yeah, the school shootings is real. Bullies. That's why when Shawnee said her daughter said if the girls say one more thing, they fighting on sight today. That makes you think about that. Maybe the other student got a weapon, Shawnee, so maybe your daughter shouldn't fight that girl. Like,
I gotta make sure she don't take the weapon with her. But I got it where I need it. So
my little cousin.
That's what happened on BMF too. But go ahead.
My little cousin said she want her ovaries. All right, y'all. My little cousin says she want her ovaries removed at 22 years old. She said she don't want kids and no birth control.
At 22?
That's what I'm talking about.
That's too early to make that decision. She may change.
First of all, when you're 22 years old, you are grown. Hey, this ain't Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union's son. No, you are 22 years old. You can decide to get, but you wouldn't have a problem if she decided to get pregnant at 22. You wouldn't have no problem then. You'd be like, oh, okay, you pregnant at 22.
Yeah,
but now you got a problem.
Girls, women do that, and even like we're getting your tube side. Just hold off. Make sure that's what you want to do.
My whole life, I was looking for a woman with her tubes tied.
Free.
Girl, please tell me them tubes are in a knot. Tell me you burnt them tubes off. No, I ain't want them tied. Did you burn them tubes off, girl? That's all I need to know. Because if them tubes is burnt off, you got me. For years, I was like, boy, catch me a girl with the tubes burned off. That's all I was thinking. We ain't got to worry about nothing. Wait till you meet my mother. DJ Super, I'll be 39 next month, Lord willing, and I have no kids at this point. I don't know if I'm interested in starting to have kids at 40. Would you?
I would. Like, I wanted, like, once I got to 40, that's when I wanted to start having kids. Like, I want to have more kids now.
Super, you like cheating on chicks, Super? Why Super ain't got no kids at almost 40?
Because he been busy DJing and he ain't made.
Yeah, his career has been.
No, don't get mad because this pullout game was vicious. Don't get mad. Don't get mad at that. What you mad at? Lady Q comment brought by Woke Up Inspired. Go to that website if you need any merchandise. Ashanti ain't say a word. Other people are in her womb and business. In her womb and business. Well, everybody ain't been in the womb.
Nobody.
All right.
Yes.
What time is it, y'all? It's 8:15. All right. I guess it's time for loners. It's a true flex. Nah, I wouldn't say that is a braggable, but is that your truth? That's but see, I don't think she said it was a flex. I think somebody said that's not a flex. She just said 42, no kids. She's still touring all over the world and she's living a good life. And then somebody said, well, that's not a flex. How you going to tell me what a flex is? Like, if I think it's a flex, it's a flex. And if she can get up and go wherever she pleases, yes, that's what I've been saying. Unlike me, who can't get a weekend alone in a hotel room.
Right.
Oh,
absolutely.
What? Who put that comment up? Let's get through this comment. I gotta get caught up.
Don't make me bring that comment back because I got the power to bring the comment back. I just be letting y'all handle it. Do you not see the playtime that can be had with her and no kid? I'm trying to tell you, I love my kids and I can't think of life without my kids. But if I did think of life without my kids, I'd be on an island right now with no shoes on a beach.
Damn, Don. Don said I love my kids, but real talk, I never wanted kids.
Wait a second. No, keep it right there. No, keep it right there.
No, because
in my 30s, I was ducking kids, and everybody, I forget how old I was. They was like, "You gonna have any kids?" John Page, I was sitting there going like, "If it happens, it happens." But if it don't, I'm not mad. Like I'm just.
Hey, I ain't want you, but hey, you here now. So.
All these dudes, all these dudes trying to talk about Ashanti. All these dudes trying to talk about Ashanti, and something's wrong with her. I want the guys who are watching to tell me how many girls did you get pregnant? How many people did you get pregnant on purpose? I want to know how many of y'all who criticized Ashanti got somebody. I want to know how many people got the kids that you got. Was it done on purpose? Did you lay in it on purpose? Because the majority of y'all just had weak pullout game, and y'all was sitting there stressed when it happened. An old girl was responsible. 50 with a 10-year-old. Nope.
She responded back to Super.
Mad. Yeah,
because he'd be 40. Yeah, he had a kid.
Even though 50 is the new 21. So you know what I'm saying? Like 50 is the new 21. 50 is the new 21. I don't regret my 14-year-old son. This is what I love. Everybody, this is what I love.
But coming somewhere.
I don't regret my 14-year-old son, but the world is so desanitized today. So it's desensitized today. So it's really difficult to raise children with morals and integrity. Yes, that's another point. Do you really want to raise kids in this environment? I'm telling you, there's a whole bunch of reasons not to have kids. Lady Q, take it. Go up at the hotel.
Stacey always trying. Don't pay Stacey.
Stacey, if you don't mind your business.
Stacey always trying to start trouble.
You don't mind your damn business, Stacey. My 21-year-old says she's not having kids. I told the girl bye. Why'd you tell a girl bye?
Because she knows she gonna have. You say that at 21. When you 23, 24, you got that dude that want a kid and you want one and you in love, you gonna have one.
See, and you ain't never mentioned marriage. You ain't never mentioned marriage.
Because that ain't
never once
that's
mentioned this is what's wrong with us.
But that marriage don't define you as a relationship. It
and
don't
a
define
kid
you
don't,
as a
and a
kid. It
and a
don't
kid
define
don't
none of that.
define you. A child having a kid don't define you either.
Marriage is a business. That's what it is. It's business for taxes. It's business for this.
No,
it's a business.
Marriage is a family. That was supposed to be the family, the foundation that the kid is raised with a mother and father and gets to be led and seen a family unit instead of rehashing the same.
But now it's 2023, Mike. It could be two mothers. It could be two fathers. It's whoever's in the household. You got your people there now. That's the world we live in. It's your family. You ain't married necessarily. You ain't got to be married to your family. I'm not legitimate if I don't have a mother. We not married.
No.
You're crazy. You know how many people just pissed off? So everybody that's not married is not legit?
No. Your relationship is not legit.
You're bugging.
Your relationship is not legit till you get married. Your relationship right now.
Says who?
Says motherfucking Michael Shawn. That's who just said it. That's who said it.
Somebody's cussing you out right now.
You ain't no real relationship. You ain't no real relationship. I say it right now. You ain't no real relationship.
Marriage society says
marriage puts a whole different commitment on it. Wow. Everybody downplays. You know why people downplay marriage? I downplay marriage. That's why my relationship ain't around, because I downplayed it. I ain't want that commitment. I ain't want to take the step, because to take that step, you got to make a commitment. You got to make an actual commitment to say, I need you to be my wife and I'm going to be your husband. And we can't just bounce out of this relationship. We can't just bounce out whenever we want. No, there's going to be some legal repercussions if we want to get out of this.
Now there's legal repercussions for divorces.
Yeah, well, in most divorces, and then
the average divorce. What do they really got? What they got? A house, maybe a car,
a house, maybe.
I'm saying divorce ain't that hard. Divorce ain't that hard. I've been divorced twice. I've been married 3 times. Them 2 divorces was nothing. It meant nothing.
Well, how about this? And I don't wish this upon. I'm just saying this hypothetically. Let Lady Q divorce Lady Q and see what happens to your ass.
Lady Q is different. I got lucky this time. I admit, this is different.
Divorce Lady Q, see if you still in that same house.
Well, she don't believe in divorce. She already made it very clear. She don't believe in the silent game. I can't even play the silent game.
Mess around.
You get mad. She ain't for all that disagreement right now. We're going to figure this out. And like it now.
Let Lady Q find out you cheating. I bet you she believe in divorce then. I bet you she believe in that shit then.
You have to go there?
I bet you she believe.
Why you gotta go to cheating though?
And I'm telling you, but because no. But I'm telling you, this is why people are scared to make a commitment to somebody, because you know you got to lose something. Just like not having kids does not validate a woman. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you.
Mike said you ain't validated though. You ain't legit if you ain't married. I'm still stuck on
that. There's high school, there's college, and there's the pros. You want to be in the pros?
Mike, you drunk. I think Stuart saying you drunk.
Get married. That's the pros. You're not in NBA. You're still in college, son. You in the G League.
I'm not drunk.
Everybody's like, oh, that don't mean nothing if you get married. Yeah, that's because y'all don't want to make the commitment. Y'all don't want to jump that broom. Y'all don't want to be broom jumpers. Y'all want to be able to have an escape where y'all can just leave whenever you feel like leaving, and there'll be no repercussions.
I'm surprised ain't nobody come at your neck for saying that
because they know
I'm
legit. I'm speaking the church.
I just
of
knew
anybody
a comment. Wait,
the pastor has spoken.
Maybe Sheree is coming at you.
If I would have known them, all of these things I know now, Basil, I would have gotten married. We would have signed a contract. I truly believe that he'd be committed to me and our family without those papers. I don't know if she came at me or not. I don't know.
She's saying, her and Basil wouldn't have got married. They just did a contract.
Oh, well, then sign a marriage contract. Go to City Hall. I ain't telling you got to have a wedding. Don't be trying to compare your relationship living together comparing it to somebody who's been married for 15 years.
Got a big point. So Stacey agreed with you. Don pays it. So if I wasn't married, my relationship wouldn't be legit right now.
Yes, I'd be looking at you like what? I'm like, dog.
Like you were engaged for 1,000 years and wasn't married.
No. But excuse me. How did that work? How'd that work? How'd that work out, Jay?
But that didn't make you not legitimate. Like y'all was legit.
It would have been legitimate because then listen, man, don't make me put my personal business out here.
The government says it's not legit.
You're not in the pros. You're not in the pros of relationships. You're just not. I got a dude. I was like, yo, I met him. I saw him and we went to high school together. And he was like, I was like, yo, what's going on? We exchanged pleasantries, and I was like, yeah, 3 kids and everything like that. And I was like, you married? He said, nah, I've been with her for like 11 years. You know, I ain't doing that. I know you're not. I don't know why it's not a mop. Jump the broom. I just got that from black people. I didn't even know there was such thing as jumping the broom till black people let me know, and I seen it in movies. So Jay Black, are you saying Shawnee not legit because she's not married? No,
Mike
she's not
saying,
legit.
Mike saying, I'm not taking that stance. I think any relationship, you're with that person. Y'all are legit. Y'all committed to each other. Just because you ain't married don't make your relationship any less than your commitment is your commitment.
I didn't look at the boyfriend like that. I mean, it wasn't all that one going on.
The mister must be a
So
pro.
what do you mean that Shawnee's not legit?
No, I mean in a relationship. If Shawnee ain't married, she's not legit.
I'm talking about James.
Oh, I don't know, James. I don't know where you going with that.
Shawnee, you ain't married. You ain't legit, Shawnee. You don't count. Shawnee, you don't count. Your life don't count.
Common law marriage does.
That's what Mike's saying.
That was formulated by the
common law. Still common? I mean, is that still a thing? Common law still.
The courts formulated that so they can get more people to get child support so they can ruin people's lives. Mike wasted valuable years of that woman's life. She wasted valuable years of my life. Hold on. Let me just get something straight.
Mike was engaged for a long time but didn't get married, so he wasn't legit.
Kathy Black,
Mike, you wasted all them years of that lady's life.
Kathy Black and Miles. If you would have been with me, you would have been retired 12 years ago, okay? You would have lived a good life.
It ain't always about the money, Mike. That's what she's saying right now. But good.
Shit. Tell that lie if you want. Tell that lie. It's
about being happy.
Tell that lie.
It's about coming home in a happy, peaceful environment.
Whatever.
See, that's what got him. That's what got him. But it ain't about the money.
I'm trying not to run the time. I can tell y'all. Listen, people. If a man really wants you, he wants to get married to you. He will talk about being married to you. He will speak on it. Y'all being bamboozled by dudes because I was one of the dudes. I'm letting you know right now, I was one of the dudes. You duck and duck. Dog, you do boxing moves to get away from marriage. You like, oh, whoa, hold up.
Got another year.
We're not ready. Our finances ain't ready. Wait a second. I still got to improve my job. I got to get this promotion. And you ain't working. When you get a job, now you got a job. But now you're not making enough money. We still ain't making it. Let's get the house first. Hold on. Let's get the apartment first. Then let's get the condo first. Then let's get the townhouse first. Every excuse in the world. If the man loves you, he's sitting there going like, let's get married right now. I'm running this ass.
I can't believe they believe in you. Everybody racking with you. I just knew they was gonna come at your neck. Nia believes with you. What Sherea's back. Shawnee, what's she saying, Mike? Or Shawnee's too long?
Been successfully married for 18 years. We didn't need a wedding courthouse or a marriage certificate to solidify our relationship, and now I could do it all over again. I wouldn't get married. We would be in a committed relationship with some sort of contract, not dealing with all the extras. If you have a contract, you're married. If you would have had a contract, you
said not a marriage, but you can have your own personal contract. You okay?
You can have your own personal contract, but there's got to be some type of thing where there's got to be something that we got to be like, we got to do. You can't just be out. And cats love just being out.
Thank you, Red Boy. Thank you. Somebody with me.
Shoot, I'm here.
Mike said all y'all relationships, y'all are illegitimate.
I'm saying you're not in the pros. You semi-pro. 4 kids, 3 rings, 26 years. Bam. That's what I'm talking about.
Go ahead, Ash.
No, put Ashley's back up. 4 kids, 3 rings, 26 years. And you think I'm gonna put you in the same league as Ashley?
Wait, is she saying she got 4 kids? So she been engaged 3 times? That's what she's saying? Been married 3 times? Wait, Maybe I misunderstood that.
I think she was with the guy 26 years, and they had 4 kids.
Work out. Maybe she got 3 rings from him. I don't know.
Maybe she got 3 rings because
that's why I missed the old
think
school.
her God passed, right? Her kid's father.
James K said, where Mike's saying is, if you're not married, you're not true to the game. Hey, listen, man. Listen. I know it's hard.
Get out of here.
I know it's tough to hear. You are single until you are married. If you ask me, hey,
you're single until you're married. So you living and waking up with this person every day. You're not single, Afro Queen. You go out and act like you single in them streets and you got somebody at home. You keep
why are we living together? Why does everybody want to skip the other part? Why does everybody claim they're so committed to each other
until you marry?
They're so committed.
I'm with you.
Yes. So
that just irritated me. That irritated. That was a trigger just then.
Yeah, if you're with that person and marry that person. But everybody want to skip steps. That's why society's so screwed up now. We subjectively took steps out and said we could take this step out, we could take that step out, we could take this step out.
Right, Trina. I agree with that.
So, right, if you want you, he will marry you.
Marry.
It's for the people that's been engaged for multiple years. They want that person clearly. That's why they're coming home to them. That's why they're engaged. That's why they're living in the household together. They're trying to build, so they clearly want that person.
You want that person, but the one thing is you're not trying to take it to the next level. And you can have every excuse in the world. Life just happens. Every excuse in the world. Mike, you ain't never lied. I used that financing for years.
that was the excuse non used. Finances ain't right. When is they ever going to be right?
They never
right. That you want.
So if it's never going to be right, then why do people wait?
I would have whipped your butt for doing that beautiful woman wrong. Nah, you're too young. My kids' ages. Oh, I whipped my butt for what? Doing that woman wrong.
I guess for being engaged and not legitimate, not being legitimate. I guess not actually crossing and jumping that broom.
We wasn't in the pros. I told the person, plan the marriage, plan the wedding.
Mike was like.
And they didn't. Mike was like 7. He was with Oprah a lot of years and never married her. Yeah, that's because Oprah didn't want that. That wasn't because of Stedman. Trust and believe. Don't believe no lie. That's because Oprah ain't want to marry his ass. I don't even want to get into all that because I really don't care about Stedman.
Yeah, 25 years married.
You want to go to the next video?
Forever person.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm already here. We already on 10. So
congrats, Nia. That's a long time. Congrats.
That's a long.
And she said her forever person, so she's not even doubting it. She knows this is my dude.
See, even as Rogers over here, people test driving one another before marriage, yo. It's the longest test drive ever. It's the test drive you ever go to the car dealership where they let you take the car home for a while. Yeah, that's the type of test drive you get.
Whoa, what James said?
You always say you were Shawnee, but you haven't married her. You were so close to her as a friend, but no ring. All right, y'all keep playing with me.
If Mike proposed trying to crack the code, would Shawnee accept it? Is that what James is asking?
That's not what he asked, J. Black.
I thought that's what he was saying.
That's
trying to understand the comments.
No, that's not what he asked. That wasn't.
And let me tell y'all something. I put a ring on that finger. Some of y'all getting blocked on this show. I'm gonna let y'all know.
It's too controlling. All right.
Oh wow.
What Ashley
I swear, every 7 years he came with fucked up ring. It was me that wasn't ready. We was cool
with an eye messed up. Yeah, he messed up. Ring.
So whenever he messed up, that's when the ring would have.
Oh yeah.
Bigger ring. You know, hey, I'm upgrading you.
That's always a good way out. What's your excuse, Mike? Asking for what's my excuse?
Oh, for not getting married, for not really truly getting married is what Kathy wanted to know.
If you were listening, I said I put it out there. I said plan the wedding. Now that was I was foul for that in a way, but I was like, listen, I can't be running around this country doing everything I'm doing to finance our life. And now you want me to sit down and plan this wedding that you planned the wedding.
They want you to be a part of the planning process to show that you care, Michael.
But if you wanted to get married, why didn't you just get married? Because you don't have to have a wedding to get married.
I deserve more than a courthouse. You saw Love and Hip Hop. I ain't no courthouse city hall bitch.
But if it's go back to what Mike said in the beginning, if a man want to be with a woman, then he gonna marry her. You don't have to have all that. You could have flew her to Vegas and got married.
I said that.
You could have said, we going to Vegas. Get on the plane, meet me in Vegas.
But most females, Shawnee, they want they want their family there.
If a man, listen. If a man wants to marry a woman and a woman wants to be with that man, if he said, get on this plane, come to Vegas, we getting married. She getting on the plane, getting married. Okay. Now she might, say, well, can I still have a wedding? But when you get down to it, if you really want to be married, because see, that's people that just want to have a wedding. That's so stuck on that. They just want to have an expensive ass party and get some cheap ass presents from some people that's just showing up to be nosy. But if you really want to get married to somebody, you can make that happen. You don't need all of that.
So, Erica, I think this goes back to the Ashanti. Everybody was coming at Ashanti for not having kids, and that's not a flex. Yet, Nick Cannon can make 10 broken family homes, and people don't see nothing wrong with that. Man, you deserve this right here.
Remember, half y'all said Nick Cannon's fine because he got the money, he could do that, he's taking care of responsibilities. So half the people was like, no, that's all good.
And I was like, it's gonna go wrong at some point, because when them kids get old, they don't even gotta get old, they just get older. And at 11 to 12 years old, then people are like, your daddy Nick Cannon. Some of us are taking Morris Day advice. Don't wait for me. Bobby, how old is your ass?
I don't know. When he said Morris Day, I was like, is that the bird?
I like Morris Day in the time.
All right.
Morris Day in the time, yeah.
All right, so let the triggering begin. So this hot. All right, I'm not even gonna start yet. This woman decided that she was at this function, whatever it was, and she was gonna have a little something to say about men and why women are single. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Just play the video. Just go ahead. Just whenever you're ready.
Okay.
So why you think Shawnee will accept you with all the BS you just said? Just asking for a friend. Cause Shawnee already know what it is.
Women are choosing to be single and dealing with less bullshit because y'all sat here and gave us so much bullshit on why we should be fucking doormats to y'all emotions.
Come on, Randy.
Opposed to taking fucking accountability for the fact that you ain't healed yourself from the fucked up shit your fucked up ass mama did to you. Come on, Reggie. Come on, Reggie.
She said
y'all.
Play that again. So it's when a man asks you why you rather be single. Why are you single in 2023?
You do not listen. Go ahead.
Women are choosing to be single and dealing with less bullshit because y'all sat here and gave us so much bullshit on why we should be fucking doormats to y'all emotions.
Come on, Randy.
Opposed to taking fucking accountability for the fact that you ain't healed yourself from the fucked up shit your fucked up ass mama did to you. Come on, Reggie. Come on, Reggie.
She said y'all. She said y'all.
Now I'm gonna take this slow. Number one, the person who don't sound healed is this bitch. She's the person who don't sound healed. Just listen to what she said. The reason why she acts a certain way is because the treatment of another man who hasn't healed from the treatment that his mother gave him. So y'all both did the same thing. So you're not healed. But you think you just dropped something. You're not healed yourself. You have dictated everything on how you act to be single based on trauma that you went through with men. But then you criticize men for not healing for the trauma that you claim they got from the treatment of their mother. So what type of GED bitch are you really?
Don't you got to be
no, just leave me, because she sat there afterwards and said, because of your fucking mom. So since you want to talk like that, I'm gonna talk like that. And then you want to pose like you dropped something. You want to pose like you need to sit on a couch and talk to somebody. You need some therapy twice a week. You need some antidepressants. Don't blame me for the men that you chose. See, you chose those men. Those men that treat. Wait, just give me a minute. You chose those men that you actually. Let me play the music. You chose those men. See, it was your choices of men that you kept choosing over and over again. See, so there was something in your life that you haven't healed from. There was something in your upbringing from your fucked up daddy. Your fucked up daddy. Maybe he wasn't in the house. But the immaturity is that you thought you was popping and you did the pose afterwards.
The prison pose.
You did the prison pose. And you know, you got that prison pose from the same men that you said so triggered and hurt by they. Why would I want to be with you if you can't understand I'm not healed yet? Everybody needs to be healed in this world. Everybody's healing from something. And your cohort on the sidelines, who I ain't know who that was until I saw it again, sits up there, yeah. Then y'all wonder why the division between men and women. Then y'all wonder why it's so hard for me to fight for heterosexual relationships. You wonder why. So I'm trying to bring people together and y'all cheering each other on to tear each other down and tear each other apart. Stop playing with me and stop applauding ignorance. Y'all be sitting there applauding ignorance. That's all it is. Y'all applauded that she pointed out that a man wasn't healed. Let a man sit with a bunch of men and applaud that a woman isn't healed. Y'all would say we were so barbaric. Y'all would say we were so disgusting. Oh, y'all would come at our necks for real if we actually said we don't deal with y'all because y'all ain't healed from your trauma. Y'all ain't healed from your trauma.
Well, in the comments, she's going back at people that's trying to debate her on her social media. And she's like, you can't keep up with me in the argument. Like, most can't. Like, I saw a girl, Keita Rose, with her.
That her husband isn't. She did not say that all men fit into that category.
Well, she did. So we should listen to it again.
No, she did not.
We should listen to it again. We should listen to it again. Yeah, that video was hella heavy. I felt aggression. Bless her heart. Bless her heart. Shawnee taught me what that really means.
Why we should be fucking doormats to y'all emotions.
Come on, Randy.
Oh, wait a minute.
I said women are choosing to be single and dealing with less bullshit because y'all sat here and gave us so much bullshit on why we should be fucking doormats to y'all emotions.
Come on, Randy.
Opposed to taking fucking accountability for the fact that you ain't healed yourself from the fucked up shit your fucked up ass mama did to you.
Girl.
She said y'all. She said y'all.
Is that Keita?
I think it is.
Is that Keita Rose?
Yeah,
well,
I think
who are
that's
these people? Because I
Keita
know
is
this
with
dude with that beard. He be on here. They do something. Like I guess they do some podcast, but he be on here. As hard as she going in at men, the boy with the beard does the same thing to women.
Yeah, I didn't hear that, so I can't comment on that.
No, I'm saying they got this whole thing going. They got this
Shawnee, it's better for the show if we keep it that this is just
no,
an angry
I'm
head.
just saying because we don't play him. We be saying, oh.
Well, right now we don't have that clip right now. So
We don't know. That's allegedly.
We don't
That's
know.
alleged.
That's allegedly, and Sexy Mo couldn't make the show today.
No, but you know, hey, it is what it is. Sometimes that is the case. Some dudes are scarred by what their mom did. I wouldn't have said all that, you know.
But yo, I didn't mean to press that. For yeah,
Really?
after mom. No, I didn't mean to press that. That's the same thing that would get pissed off when she's seen a black man with a white woman. Those are facts. Those are actual facts.
That is her opinion. That is her opinion. Why she can't say that to you?
Randy Rick said, say something about my mom. We off that camera. We whip that camera off.
But why y'all so triggered if your mom didn't do that? Why are you so triggered by this?
Because what if she did do it? I'm triggered by it because I still love my mom. And if you love your dad, I'm not gonna come at him even if he did something. If I know you still love the man, like we want to attack people at their most vulnerable spots. Like that's what kills me about these debates. Whatever they were debating, the example that they set is that in order to have a conversation about something this sensitive, the job is to let's get into a debate and let's chop each other down to the very knee. Let's chop each other down. And we glorify it. That's why the crowd goes crazy. And then people go home and have the same tactic when they go home and they're dealing with somebody they love and they go for the jugular. And I've been saying this for months, that there's a separation because men are talking about, well, you got to be a passport boy and you got to go around the world to find a good woman because there ain't no good women here and you got to do that. And then you got this one saying that and nobody gets it. It's not making the situation any better.
She's on a speaking engagement tour too. Look like, wow.
Oh, I'm sure it's going to sell out.
What's her name? Who is she?
Yeah, her name right here, Rose Randy here. She's going to be in Dallas, Shawnee, April 15th, looks like.
So is that Keita Rose sitting next
That's
to her?
Keita with her, yeah. Her name is Randy.
And this is
what are you talking about?
I have no idea, but she's on tour. She's going to be on Dallas.
And this is what kills me. This is what kills. This is this is the whole thing that gets the bamboozle movement. She may not even believe this, but she knows she can make a run on this. And I'm not mad. You're going to make that money. You know you can make that money talking like this because people want this. People want them to stand up and be like, yo, let's get at them.
Oh, there's a lot of makeup. Look like that.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
He gave himself a round of applause.
Thank you so much. No. I'm not gonna say no more about this. No. You want me to keep talking? No. But thank you. Please, everybody sit down. Please, everybody sit down. Sit down. Don't clap at me like that. I don't deserve that much. And there probably is another side to the story. And if we watch the whole video, I get it. There's a whole side to the story. There's a whole.
I think the gist of it, what Lady Q put a comment earlier, was they were originally talking about like Ashanti, how she's a single woman and things of that nature, not being a flex, and then that's when she rebutted of why should we deal with those broken men and Jamal. That's how it came about.
So we can all play that game. We can all get more views and more likes, and we can all play that game. I'm just telling you, at the end of the day, people get affected by it. Read the bottom of it, It's Jay Black. I read the bottom of it, Jay Black.
What's the bottom of it?
I ain't got my glasses.
It says, let's see, I can see it here. It says Detroit soap. Oh, well, it went away.
No, right there. I got it up on here.
Good Day Girl workbook and
Detroit Soapery, Good and Ghetto Mantras. That's a book. I just saw that. Good Day Goals workbook and Co-Parent Like a Boss, available for purchase. So those are her books.
Well, it's exhausting, y'all. It's exhausting, right? People like controversy, especially heated issues like that. That event will probably sell. It will sell out. The problem is when what we don't get. And look, I'm not knocking the hustle, because I'm using it. I'm using it for the show. I'm using it for content also. But when you promote this and you keep saying you don't understand how infectious this is on how people really start taking this to heart and going like, oh yeah, oh good stuff that Shawn, yeah, his mom really don't treat him right. His mom really did. Yeah,
he's screwed up.
He really is screwed up.
I ain't dealing with that trauma he got to deal with. I
mean, well, yeah, you can see that in a person when you meet them and their parents. You can tell, but I mean, I don't think because a parent loved you that because it's a difference between a parent loving you and a parent, upholding all your BS. It's a big difference between that. And I think people get that confused. It's because somebody came from a loving house and their mom loves them or their dad loves them.
I don't know what it is. At this point, I don't know what it is. Man. I'm excited. I'm tired. I feel little drips of sweat coming down the back of my neck. I want to take this damn sweatshirt off, but all I got is a tank top on, and I ain't in shape, so I can't even do that. I don't know, y'all. We could Rodney King it and just find a way to get along and try and find a way to get through this stuff without putting on a performance. It's like a battle rap battle. It's like watching a battle rap battle. Some of these debates. And sometimes we do it too. Sometimes we do it too. Sometimes you got to just play the music. So listen, man, split and then let's play the damn music. Then let's just listen, man. Listen, we literally need to come together, y'all. As heterosexuals, we're gonna be the minority at some point. We can't fight with each other like this.
Just get married so you can be legitimate.
Yeah, just get married so you can be legitimate. See, why you want to mess up my music? Like, I don't understand why you had to mess up my music.
You ain't legit unless you're married. You don't count. You don't exist in this world unless y'all married. According to Mike.
According to Mike. Have a wonderful day, man.
Appreciate you, Don. Yeah, we heading out too.
Don Page. Yeah, we about to be out of here too. This has been good. Oh, yeah, we really about to get out of here.
When's the last time you hugged the tree, Mike?
Girl, stay. Boy. Oh, these last few weeks, I ain't walked on the grass barefooted. I ain't hugged the tree, but boy, I need
one with nature.
Boy, I need to become one with nature again. You ain't never lied, Jay. You ain't never lied. That music is hilarious, but it's very common. It's very common. It is common.
It's your headspace.
Listen, y'all, the CW33, number one. Saturday, it all goes down. Shawnee, what are the times for this Saturday? What are the times for this Saturday for the shows?
I don't know.
Okay. All right.
But you do have a guest tomorrow.
Who's our guest?
You have John. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. So he's suing Deion Sanders for $11 million because back in 2000 something, his son, one of them, I can't remember the names, but one of them attacked him at the school that he worked at. So there's this lawsuit that is coming out to sue Deion because the man is now disabled for life.
Yes, he is.
Damn.
So we will get to
pain and suffering.
We will get the story on how he allegedly was attacked, how it changed his life, and all the behind the scenes stories on his lawsuit against Deion Sanders. This is all his version. I'm tired of y'all. Right. When I let a person say their version of this story, I'm tired of y'all. That Charleston White thing on CW33, which you can see on Media Room Takeout 360, Media Room TV, Media Room 360 TV, Media Room 360. I said Media Takeout. I had a flashback of being on the radio. Wow. Oh, no. Slow down.
But you should be able to question. You should be able to have a rebuttal when someone says something that you got a question about.
But you got to let the person. We have a platform here where we can let the person say what they have to say. Tell us a story. All we need to know is what happened, your version of the story, and what's going on. And we have room here to question and see if we think you have ulterior motives. But go to Media Room 360 TV and check out all the TV shows. And y'all can see, y'all got the comments under my Charleston White thing, and even though I told y'all I wasn't here to challenge him, I thought it was a
on Thursday. You have another guest. You'll have American Gangsters Trap Queen Perion Roberts will be on to talk about a bill that she's trying to get passed in every state, so the fentanyl strips become legal, so they'll have access to find out if fentanyl is.
Fentanyl free?
No,
fentanyl free. The strips to make sure there's not fentanyl in the drug. She's trying to prevent it's a prevention for the fentanyl deaths. No, she's not trying to sell fentanyl on the show day.
All right. Have a great day, Trina. You Hall of Fame track star.
Yeah, and coach.
RG Parker. Have a blessed day. Thank you for joining us. I hope you enjoyed the show. We're gonna see y'all tomorrow morning. Shawnee just ran down our guests for Wednesday and Thursday. We're working on a guest for Friday. I still haven't heard back from him, so I'm not gonna say what it is. So we are out. Love me for who I am, not who you want me to be, because I can never be that, and understand there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed. It will end. So enjoy every minute, every second. You fight for everything in life. You fight for likes. You fight for views. You fight for parking spots. Fight for your happiness and never let anyone take it away from you. Michael Shawn, Shawnee Scott, Sexy Mo. I hope we can get her back. Hope she feels better. It's the Takeover Legends. Yeah, yo.
Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts.